Now a first carry for their fullback.
Let's go. This looks like old Madden football right here.
For the first down.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
A first down carry for Henry.
Let's go.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
I feel this Madden is more all about hitting holes. I feel like you can't make your own runs like you could in the old Madden.
7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henry.
Keep going.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Yeah, run this thing. I think I can get it.
They'll try to run for the
bad blocking by the interior.
From the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case,
trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Good pressure.
For them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
On YouTube.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
I don't have time to do my own research anymore.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Gotta look for advice like Jonathan does with AMC.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Surgeon.
Right side to the tight end Parham.
But you got beat on the height there.
Touchdown, Carolina. Donald Parham, 73 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got him, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really
my guy didn't even jump.
But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts.
Dang it.
Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the
what?
lead.
We're lucky that wasn't a fumble. That was a fumble more than an incompletion.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together. So
Devontae Smith! Just keep running! Okay, I'm Farley. He's in.
Did he get in? No.
Oh.
They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you?
It's the toughest place to score right here.
To draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered. Yet they were able
the outside blocks.
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Oh my God.
He's going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. That'll be a loss of a yard. And
I feel like that truck thing don't work like it did last year. I can just keep hitting it.
Good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Oh, 1 freaking yard. All he had to do was extend the ball.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Yeah.
So they won't get a touchdown.
Like, I feel like this is a game we can win, and we shouldn't blow that opportunity.
Less than an extra point attempt.
Like their one touchdown was just a
McPherson's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Dive!
Travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
I thought we'd get there and get one more bone.
This 100-yard interception return is about to be crazy.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. On the run.
Oh my God, it might happen.
Deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo.
If you can get that. Oh my God, that's the. I'm running out of gas. We got it. Let's go. Oh my God. The onside kick was worth it.
Charles, I'm looking at you. Understandably, your mouth
Just play
is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it.
That was a weak throw by Herbert, God.
Now they gave it up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down
they had the ball
coast
too. They
down
should
to
just took that to
Orlando.
the
That's
half.
where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side told them exactly that, because those guys, the stock troops, they've been playing
network to God versus God
in this game. Now they got some time.
That was just really good offensive line play. Like everybody got knocked down.
On defending the pass here, they've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good.
All right.
And that will put them on top here in the third. Following the touchdown,
Rudy Gay kicking off.
Kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start.
We need to get like one of those glitches like we saw on like TikTok, where like the guy just falls down for like 8 seconds, gets up and just runs it in.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're
you went straight to that goal line play we just ran.
Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, back to Sanders. 102 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
Dang it! I couldn't get over there.
Pitts is tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Why does my guy keep getting burned?
Donald Parham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
So, man, it's all right. What a game to be played.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Play action. It's Herbert.
Dang it.
Comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
There's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Herbert now.
Oh, God.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring him down. Well done.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Oh, nice hit.
Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Best thing they did on Miles Sanders
after
like
giving
8
up
nights.
6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Good job, dude.
This one is down he goes. Deacon Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, that computer didn't even block his guy.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
All right, put one in.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Oh, go baby go! Go baby go! Who is cutting him and why is it? Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Devontae Smith, 73 yards, and the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here.
Oh no!
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying.
Oh!
They came after him. He couldn't get away, and this remains.
I think you were looking to me too. I beat that guy off the corner. They thought I was slanting, I think.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
All right.
From the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We're just in this game. I'm thrilled after last night. Nothing was close. Forgot what a close game felt
out
like.
there and ready to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Second down, back to Sanders. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And they're going to mark him
Freaking guy almost pushed him forward.
Maybe by about a yard, if that.
They might go for the
2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
They're going for it. Come on, D. We're in good position if we get the stop here.
Herbert going to keep
He didn't get it.
Sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Probably helps your confidence level on those fourth down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the first down marker, but also he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward, because if he just runs it straight up and down,
he didn't lose no yards.
No, that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
He fell behind the line.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Uses the stiff arm.
Why? I blitzed and nobody blitzed. They all ran backwards. This game is so broken.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Not doing it yet. Strip ball, baby.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Probably nail it yet.
As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
What? I lost. We tried our hardest.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
It was a good effort.
Now the defense will spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. Herbert to a knee.
You know what hurt us?
Just about right
At the half when we had to settle for that field goal instead of the touchdown. When we got to the 1 yard line, when I caught that ball off Devontae and got tackled. I swear I got him though. I thought the ball was over.
Great to be by your side, and look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. Let's face it. Any game we get to watch,
You playing another one, or going to Fall Guys, or what's up, Ryan?
Up to you. The fuck?
You still eating?
Eating ice.
Oh, ice.
That's you, Logan. You want me to get Miles Sanders as our backup running back? Oh shit! I got all these
Is he
coins.
good? I mean, I know that he looks good. It could just be my D too, though.
Let me see what his rating is. Oh, back out. There's like daily coin packs and stuff.
Oh. To the moon. No, 10,000. Nice. That Miles Sanders card's only 83 overall.
What the fuck? He's just probably fast. That's it. All right.
84 speed.
There's something about him that's glitchy, I guess.
Speaking of that, I just pulled a Miles Sanders 83. That was weird.
$15 in open packs. I'm not doing that. All right. Let's do one more. Fuck it. We moved the ball pretty good that game.
Yeah.
But our defense was a lot better.
I feel like that quitty pay is useless in this Madden, though. I feel like it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't get nothing going.
Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
Well, we'll know now how good we are.
Mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. And he is met.
That's Barry this time.
He goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And
Miles did better than that, though.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description
Quiddy
because
was so quick
diagnosed
last
is
year.
perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So after the run for
we got
gain,
Triple H
here's
quarterback.
2nd and 10. Lawrence.
Oh, that's so much better.
And that is incomplete.
We're back.
Wrapping up this playoff game a very early on, a pretty deep throw, but
I think they were counting
That
on
was
the
a huge.
defender
That's a
being
huge
all
difference.
tired
You hadn't got
up,
like no
trying to
pressure
keep
like
it
the
and trying to
entire
catch him
time we played.
flat-footed and get a big play.
Crowd getting in it a bit already.
That's a
Here's
big
early
deal.
3rd and 10.
We hadn't got no pressure these games.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh yeah, we got the pressure
And
coming.
it'll be
Man.
incomplete.
This is a playoff team too. Look at us.
Game and clearly something was
God damn, look at the really trying to do so.
Good news, they got a whole game
Fucking
left to clean that
33
up.
seconds into it.
Those key third down throws.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he
I could just
sends
tell
it
it's
away.
different though from that last game.
It's taken to the 26.
I think if you had Parsons who would have won that game, I would have just switched it.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take
Also, it feels
over.
like when they ran to your side, Quiddy would always get blocked.
So they'll come up
You already
1st
should
and
have
10
been
now from
blocked.
the 33.
Parsons.
Just show you, man. It's only been 33 seconds.
And this one complete to Reed.
Oh, they got
And he is
cornerback
gonna
Moss.
lose
You have to be
yardage
careful
here.
this game.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Let's go.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
What kind of
A
fucking
game there
tackle
of
is
30
that?
big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Oh my
This one
God.
stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
chance to rip my
8-yard
God.
gain,
I mean-
2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early.
I
Because
can't
they pay
transfer
dividends as
over
the
them.
game progresses.
They brought him back. Legend.
From the 31.
You jinxed that, too.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Last year, he was like one of the
sack
captain
there by
things you could pick. This year, they're just like,
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc. coming
don't
off
get
the edge.
sacked.
Yeah,
Take it
wild
to, oh, they're lifting me
round.
open.
They
Oh
told us Rifles
no!
one, and that's going
Threw
to
it right
be
in the
intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Jets
The guy
are
who's
gonna
guarding
get
me
this
blitz.
back to their
Left me
own
wide open.
34-yard line.
But that's probably why he didn't
This
see
is a
me
real
because
nice
he
job
blitzed.
defensively of getting inside a quarterback's
Actually,
head
that should have
and
been
figuring
better.
out,
Looks like he
okay,
did have power
where's he
hands.
going with the football?
Underthrew
Because
it.
you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time,
It's all right.
but sometimes. And when you're right,
Keep putting
you've got a decent
coupons in
chance of
now.
coming away with the football.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
That's all
And
right.
able to
Miles
use his
Sanders
blockers to
scored.
get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game.
They
Curious
put
to
like
see
all
if
the
that
legends in
continues
so
as we
far.
progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well.
It's caught inside the 25.
That's my fault. I blitzed to Farley.
The way in. Touchdown, New York. Donald Parham, 59 yards. And the Jets will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape
That's
as
so
they
weird
get
when
it up
people
past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception
thank you,
last
though.
time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in
Oh,
points.
Big D!
In the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build
I'm glad this ain't the old Madden. I would have tripped over that guy when I was running.
The play did on the last one.
From the 50, here's Herbert.
Oh my God!
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row.
I almost saw the game slip away from us there.
Way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
At least it's not like 40-0 at the end of the first quarter, like the last 2 nights.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Henry running right. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
He dropped it!
No, it's incomplete. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
I found the perfect hole in the defense, too. God. Just dropped it. He didn't get hit hard.
The Cook now on to punt.
Oh my
as he
God.
gets this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Sorry.
Like a 20-yard punt.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is
Yeah, the internet says Mixon's the best running back in the
They
game.
don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
This throw taken in here by Chase.
See, like, I got good corners tonight, but the guys they still got still better than the guys I picked.
So how about that for a
We gotta call these 89.
all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers.
Do what you can,
Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last
I got an
run.
87, but he played with 89.
2nd and 10.
Look how big he was, cold.
Flag comes in. This might be a free
Good job.
play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. Well, we looked at each other.
That's the best thing computer ever do, I think, in
flag
Madden's
was
history,
coming.
get real quarterback.
Offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
There we go.
That's into a
Oh, money, baby.
and it's intercepted.
There it is,
And the
new
Lions
edition.
are gonna
Let's
have it
go.
here
Played off that.
as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. You're trying to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Oh, he's hit. He lost
Freaking
the
Cordell
ball.
Patterson.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And they had just picked it
Cam
off to get the
Chancellor.
football. They fumble it right back.
Was one did say last year that he fumbled
Struggling to
everything.
find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change.
Oh, how's that not a
Happens,
fumble?
That's a defensive call to get back
took his
out on the
legs
field.
off.
If you're
Looked
gonna
like
fumble,
Lieutenant
an
Dan.
intercept, some type of a turnover, you've got to get back out there and play.
That's crazy, too.
These
That's
guys just
cool.
want to get to the bench
I
and
know.
gather themselves and regroup a little bit.
I made that
Let's
juke,
see
and
if these offenses
the only guy there was
decide to take
Chancellor. If I
care
could
of
have got past him, I would have been gone.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL
Probably sure not play
playoffs.
for the. Yeah.
Holly Shore.
Yeah.
From the 27, Lawrence. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon.
There we go, Caleb Farley.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Take that one, Blitzen.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Good deal.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
That's so disappointing, though. Cordell Patterson just handed them 3 points.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try.
It's like good defensive stand.
39-yard 2.
Here's some 3 points. Oh! That was a new animation. It caught me off guard.
That will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set
I think
up.
we're holding our own pretty good against a playoff
they
team.
can muster only 3 points out of it.
Again,
Yeah, when you're
maybe
able
it could
to
go
force
south
turnovers,
quick, but like we're
especially
doing
when it
all
results in
right.
field position
If
like
Devontae
they have,
Smith just holds
you
on to
really
that
want to
ball,
make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal.
it'd be a different
That's
game
definitely
right
not
now.
what they were hoping for.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to
Patterson
kick
don't
it
fumble.
away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On first down, it's Herbert.
Oh my God! That was the weakest pass I've ever seen.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there, outside of the pocket.
I understand that he threw it on his weak side, but you literally stopped and
Next
like
time, he might take
planted
off
your
the
feet.
run.
On second down, here's Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They were getting 8 yards to carry on these runs this game.
First down, it was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Now it's Herbert.
Don't drop this. He got it. We're field goal range. Actually, we need a little bit more. I forgot. Those kickers ain't that good yet. I was thinking like Madden 22, like near the end, where you could kick a field goal from here like it was nothing. Probably need a few more. How could he catch that? But he was such an easy one earlier. What the?
Inside handoff, Henry.
That should be field goal range right there. That'll make up for that Cordell fumble.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining.
I'll probably run one more run and see if I can break one off. I'm not impressed with this run D.
Henry again on second down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I think I jinxed it.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I don't know if you can make it from here or not.
56 yards. I need a 50 yards.
So with 2 ticks
yeah,
left
you
here
got
in
to
the
hit it
half,
perfect,
on
though.
is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out.
Okay.
And his kick is good.
Money.
He got
You literally couldn't
that one
lost
as
like
it's
another
good
yard,
for
I don't think.
56 yards out. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
What? It didn't give me enough
This
time
is
to
the
pick my
NFL,
skills.
and it's on EA Sports.
For some reason, this
And
game's
we welcome
like,
you back live
took my
now
skills
inside
off.
the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm
Mike
Brandon
is
Gunn,
good.
set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Fields this way up at the 17.
What? All right, let's go tie this baby.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now. Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this.
I ain't never seen that before.
Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
He gets it up past the 35.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and
That
see
was
if teams are going to
unbelievable. I
panic
can't believe
when
what I
they're
saw.
down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball
I still can't
is to
believe
run
that,
it.
man.
And they've run it well here to start the second half. Getting out a ton of
That
success
blew
here so
my
far,
mind.
But you get the feeling
He
you might be on
hit
the
me
verge of popping
twice.
one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
This is Smith or Henry?
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Hello.
Oh! And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Oh my God, Zane, you gave me a heart attack.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
What?
43-yard
Still can't believe that pass interference. That would have been like us at like the 50 and 40-yard line or something.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Run defense much better with that Parsons switch.
Certainly a nice job
if you're not there, I feel like
defense
you're double
rallying to the
teaming.
football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find.
He's got a man.
He faked me out. That was a good play by him.
20, 10.
He made it look like he was going an out route and came back and just went straight up.
Touchdown, New York. Donald Parham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now
This feels like the last
17-3.
game. It's like the same exact thing happened.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
God,
Pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next
you going to the
drive.
fair tomorrow,
And
right?
really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 67 yards.
What is that guy doing?
8 carries for him so far.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And this won't be enough to pick up the
Rock
first.
shifty
A gain
jukes
of
this year.
2, 3rd and 1.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively.
Last year was just
2nd and short
power.
yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Herbert. Open man, Parham.
Go, Donald!
He's got
Stay
it.
the fuck up!
He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. Touchdown! Donald
Are you
Parham.
going to celebrate?
37 yards. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
All right.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
No, thank you.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
I see why you did that. Put it right near the thing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
What?
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7
Yeah,
yards.
this is a good game, though, for a playoff team that's got way better cards than us.
NFC wild card matchup. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Much better than us.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Lawrence.
Oh,
he gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Hey, ran one of those all game.
Good enough for the first down.
That would have been Ryan's if he would have been playing.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon.
Jesus.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that
they
play,
pass and score,
I
they
saw
pass
defense
and score.
staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back.
There we go.
That's a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Oh,
Double!
He lost the football.
Are you kidding
Wow,
me?
that ball gets knocked free, but a
Are
teammate
you
comes
kidding
along and scoops it
me?
up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him back. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
He caught it.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
That was such a weak hit by my guy,
Over
though.
150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a
Yeah, we
one-score
didn't
game.
recover the fumble. We had like 4 guys there, and they just stared at the
Yet,
ball.
but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Just gamble and throw it one time.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the
We're so close. We are getting better.
And they'll be disappointed.
We just had a better roster. We'd be winning these games for sure.
First down. And they take a knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
There is an accelerated clock right now.
The Jets with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Jets with victory seemingly in hand.
If they somehow missed this field goal, there's still a shot.
So a big kick coming down for Jake Elliott. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Get up! I still wonder, though, if they'd have called that pass interference, man, that could have changed the whole game.
Yeah, I think.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Jesus, it's worth being up on a highlight.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And that trip to the end zone, I think that's the dagger.
Handshakes all around now. Everybody looking at each other and starting to celebrate a big victory.
And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs, because there's all that build-up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should.
What are you telling me?
Is Ryan here? Ryan.
Jeez.
Is he getting it?
He might be. You want to call it a night, or you want to play another one?
Not really. I've still got some stuff to retool. It's annoying. I feel like we're there, but we're not there.